E3 2021 is right around the corner. I think it's about maybe 2-3 weeks now. But yeah, we are going to be discussing something that hopefully will be bringing the expectations a little bit high for Nintendo fans, even though Nintendo fans try to make the expectations very high. But what did they get? Very low expectations. And I have very low expectations for the Nintendo Direct of E3 of 2021. I am super excited. It was a shame that we didn't get E3 2020 happening, even though the dark times of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. There will be a lot of people coming to E3. It's only going to be a virtual event, so it won't be like public once this whole COVID-19 shit gets solved. So the thing is that Capcom, Warner Brothers Games, Bandai Namco, Ubisoft, Nintendo, Xbox will be making an appearance. Oh, and what's that? EA isn't even making an appearance too. Oh, so isn't Bethesda or Konami. So yeah, that's actually really pleasant because they are starting their own events, not at E3, but their own events as well. So you guys can go count all your microtransaction money and fuck off into the land of greediness. So yeah, that'll be great. It will be a good time without EA, Bethesda, or Konami fucking making cringe shit. The last Nintendo Direct we got was way back in February, and like, what are we at now? May? Like, almost at the end of May right now. We're like halfway done, and we're already beginning in June. Man, 2021, I need to upload more often. Nintendo might reveal some really cool stuff here and there, maybe some unexpected stuff, kind of like how they did with Sephiroth at the Game Awards last year, and that one was really cool. But the three big discussions for this year alone, I feel like we'll probably make it at E3, even though my expectations for it are really, really low. But people would love to see Breath of the Wild 2 come back, because it's been like a whole 2 years now since that it even got announced, and we had some gameplay footage. Well, it was like trailer footage or something. But yeah, we'll get to see some. I hope we'll get to see some stuff with that, though, because it's been like a whole 2 years now since we've seen like anything regardless of Breath of the Wild 2 being announced at E3 of 2019. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to see something there. We'll get to maybe see some new gameplay mechanics and some new story. Hopefully, since it's a sequel and it's maybe probably going to start its own like timeline or whatever. Zelda timeline is already confusing enough. Now, Metroid Prime 4 got announced way back in E3 of 2017, or 2017 more likely. But yeah, I don't really think we're probably going to get anything announced there. I feel like we'll get a Splatoon 3 announcement there too as well, even though I think Metroid Prime 4 has been in like development hell for like the last 3 to 4 years now, so it was announced way back in E3 of 2017. But it is cool though that we are getting a sequel to the Prime series, which is nice. So Nintendo, you got to do something about this, bruh. We've been waiting for so long. So goddamn long for Metroid Prime 4 and Breath of the Wild 2 to happen, so if it turns out to be the case, then Nintendo might have some really huge announcements during the press conference. But I feel like they will start with the smaller announcements at first, and then we get into the big meat and potatoes, which is just going to be them releasing crazy shit back and forth, which is will be nice, but we'll get to see how that turns out on June 12th. The big one that everyone has been talking about since that didn't happen at E3 of 2020, and it got canceled. Smash Brothers Ultimate. Now, I haven't touched Smash Brothers Ultimate in like a couple months now, couple weeks probably, but I have played a little bit off screen. Have to get back into it at some point. So, the one thing that will get me back into it is maybe, hopefully, the 2 new characters getting announced. Now, at this point, I really don't care who we get, though. Even though I still want to see Crash Bandicoot make it into the game, even though he has already had a few games on the Switch, like the Crash 4, Team Racing, and the Insane Trilogy. So, if he does end up getting announced, I feel like they'll save that for the big reveals at the end of the Direct. If Crash makes it in, yeah, I'll be happy about it. Like, I've been wanting Crash ever since Super Smash Bros. Ultimate started. So, the big announcements for that will probably be revealed by the end of the Direct, I think. which will be really nice. So they're probably going to reveal all that by the time when the timing is done. So, yeah, I feel like that'll be about it for this video. What do you guys think? Do you think any big Smash Ultimate reveals will be announced there? Do you think Breath of the Wild 2 will make it in? Do you think Metroid Prime 4 will make it in? Let me know. Anyway, that's about it.